Hey guys, it's me, Ken Arnold. That's right, Ken Arnold from Appletinis with Ken. Sorry. I don't know what just happened right there. But I'm hanging out in the basement, hiding from the wife and kids, and I'm about ready to give you a movie review. I went to the theater today with my kids, and we saw Ant-Man. That's right, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yes, I can't forget the Wasp because she was such a huge part of the movie. But there's the poster right there behind me, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm going to bring that up on screen right now, right behind me, Ant-Man and the Wasp. And, I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to tell you guys, I really enjoyed the film. Yes, it is a Marvel film, and is it the best Marvel film that's out there? No, but I really enjoyed it. I got my $7 worth, and my kids enjoyed it. It was a good, fun story. Lots of cool things happening. The first Ant-Man I think was a little better, but this one still had that feel to it, and it had the comedy that was ingrained in it, which Marvel seems to have a knack for doing, and it was really enjoyable to watch. Now, Ant-Man, not one of the Marvel better known characters. He's been in the Marvel Universe for a very long time, but he just isn't one of the bigger characters. He's not Thor. He's not Iron Man. He's not Wolverine. He's not the X-Men. So Ant-Man has been around for a long time, just not as big. Now, the film was made for 162 million, and so far to date, it has made 137 million. And I predict, and Hollywood predicts as well, it's probably going to pull in about 250 million. So it's going to make money, and that's just domestically. That's not worldwide. So that's a pretty good number right there so far. It's brought in 137 million. It's probably going to top out around 250 in between. So, cheers. I'm hanging out in the basement drinking beers tonight, not Appletinis. I see Victor Coco is on. Hey, Victor Coco, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Let me say something right here. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming on. Boom. Good to see you. But, every week I'm going to try and watch a film, and then I'm going to give a review. This week it's Ant-Man and the Wasp. So the film was directed by Peyton Reed. And if you don't know Peyton Reed, I'll give you some of his past work. He did the first Ant-Man, which was very good. He also did Bring It On, which was a film from about 12 years ago, I think it was done. Yes Man with Jim Carrey, which was a very funny film. I always liked Jim Carrey's work. And The Breakup with Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston, which I enjoyed as well. So he does have that romantic comedy genre down, and they hired him to do the Ant-Man series, and he did an excellent job with it. So this guy knows what he's doing with the comedy, and yes, this film has plenty of that throughout. And Paul Rudd, of course, he handles that very well. Let me bring up Paul Rudd right here. Paul Rudd, of course, stars as Ant-Man. And again, he's the superhero who kind of bumbles his way through the whole thing. He's not the well-trained fighter. He has problems all the time, and he kind of stumbles his way through. Of course, he is joined by Evangeline Lilly, who, by the way, is smoking hot. Yes, she is. I would love to get lost with her anytime, on any island, anywhere. She does a fantastic job in this film. Her character kicks butt throughout. The Wasp is a badass. I can see the Wasp getting her own film at some point in the near future. She'll be in the next Ant-Man, of course, but it would be great if we could see her doing her own thing, doing her own film. And I think that's going to happen down the line, coming up. Also in the film, we have Michael Pena. Man, this guy, he is absolutely funny as shit. Michael Pena, he is the comedic relief, so to speak. Even though Paul Rudd is funny, this guy comes on the screen, and everything that comes out of his mouth is amazingly funny. It's hysterical. I love this guy. He needs to get his own stuff, his own films, and he will. It's just a matter of time. Coming down the road, you're going to see him headlining films. He's going to be the star, and those films are going to do really well. He's hilarious, and if you don't know who he is, you will soon know who he is. He's amazing. some of the old school Hollywood guard is in this film, which is kind of cool, and that's really cool. You have new school Hollywood with Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, and Michael Pena, and then you have the old school guard. You've got, of course, Michael Douglas, who plays Hank Pym in the film, Dr. Hank Pym. Again, he's the scientist who created the Ant-Man technology, and he is trying to, and spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to spoil right here, so tune out now if you're not ready for a spoiler. But he is trying to go back into the quantum realm and find his wife and bring her back, which... they set that up in the first film. So if you saw the first Ant-Man, that is the story that was in there, and why he is moving forward, trying to build the Wasp suit, trying to find the quantum realm, trying to get his wife back from the quantum realm because he still thinks she's alive. And in the last movie, Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, went into the quantum realm, and it ties in together this story. So it's kind of a continuation of those things. So Michael Douglas is in it. Also, let's see, this guy right here, Lawrence Fishburne. Let me bring him up right now. Lawrence Fishburne. We all know him from The Matrix. We also know him as Cowboy Bob from the Paul Rubens show, Pee Wee Herman. That's right. So Lawrence Fishburne is in it. He does a great job. He is kind of a bad guy, good guy, then he's a bad guy, then he's maybe a good guy again. I don't know. You got to go see the movie, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't want to spoil it too much for you, but that's what you should do. He's a good guy. He's a bad guy. Maybe. We don't know. So get out, find out what Morpheus is doing in Ant-Man, because he has a great role, and he's also an old school Marvel character. And when you hear his name, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you go see the film. So get out, folks, and see the film. It's that good. It's entertaining. Like I said, it's not Civil War. It's not Avengers Infinity Wars, but it is damn good. It's entertaining. It's meant to be viewed in a theater. The special effects, the sound, all of it. It's fantastic, and it moves fast. It's not a long film. It's just around 2 hours long, but it moves really quick. It's got a lot of action in it, a lot of great effects. You're going to enjoy it. All right, and the one thing I learned today, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm kind of happy that I went to see Ant-Man because of this reason. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I keep dropping the Wasp. I am so sorry because she's such a cool, huge part of the film. But I'm going to tell you right now, Ant-Man and the Wasp, the biggest thing I learned today was Michelle Pfeiffer is still hot. Oh my goodness, she's still amazing. Yes, she's a little older, but she's still smoking hot. I'd date her. I'm just saying. Shh, don't tell my wife. Well, anyway, we're hiding from her in the basement from the wife and kids anyway. But Michelle Pfeiffer is still smoking hot. I'm just saying. Cheers. So anyway, guys, I just want to throw that out there to you. Let you know, if you want to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp, it's well worth it. It's also good to add to your Blu-ray collection when it comes out. Get it on demand. See the movie. It's fun. Paul Rudd does a fantastic job. Evangeline Lilly does a fantastic job. I see her getting her own film soon. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I give it 2 thumbs up. Get out there. Go see it. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time for movie reviews, Appletinis with Ken style. I'll see you guys later. Peace.